Just like that. Welcome back to the We Pop Fashion Podcast. I'm your host, Sunny the Show Off.
I'm Joe Fent, and on today's episode, we have a young lady whose main goal is to teach as many people how to dress as possible. With over 300,000 followers across all social media platforms, where she teaches women how to identify and own their style. She's worked in the hip hop industry as a stylist assistant, and for the past 5 years, she's been teaching style and education on her social media platform, Layered in Liberty. We Pop Fashion would like to welcome Rashina, y'all.
Thank you.
Welcome,
That was a
welcome,
nice
welcome.
introduction. Thank you. That was
Rashina.
nice.
Mhm. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you for having me. I'm
Yes,
excited
yes.
to
Thank
get
you for
into
being
the
here.
conversation.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for
Yeah.
being here. So,
Showing up today.
where are you from?
I'm from the Bronx, New York. My family is from Jamaica and Haiti. My mom's Jamaican and my dad is Haitian. So I have a Caribbean background, but you could feel a little bit of Bronx inside of me, a little bit of New York.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. What influenced your style today?
Culture, for sure. My style really comes from, when I think about it, I just love feeling like an around the way girl, right? I
Mhm.
want to have like that around the way girl energy because that's truly a representation of how I show up. I'm very down to earth. But I also just love like the chicness of clothes. So I really love an elevated look as well. So I try to come somewhere in between around the way girl and super chic.
Okay.
So that's how I would describe
All right.
my style.
Okay, you understand that.
Yeah.
All right. So, when did you realize fashion was your thing?
Mm.
When did you get into the fashion space?
College for sure. So in high school, I went to Catholic school my whole life. So I wore uniforms. We only had dress down days. And there was this one
Me too.
time,
What
you
school
too?
you went to? Yeah.
I went to St. Catherine's Academy and St. Philip St. James and St. Lucy's.
Nice.
Yeah. So you know how you get down on dress down days.
Dress down days.
On
your
dress
show
down
off
days,
day.
you gotta show
gotta
out.
get
You gotta
right.
show out on dress down days. So, however, for me, my mom, she didn't really have no money. So I had to kind of figure out how to look fly without having like the Pepe on and Gerbard and what was going like the Von Dutch, like when I was in high school.
Okay. What you call it, Gerbard?
Yeah,
Jabot?
Jabot. I always call it Gerbard. You know why? Because my aunt used to call it that and she used to love it. But
Nah,
Jabot.
but y'all probably understand it different,
I know.
with
No,
the
it's Jabot. It's
accents.
Jabot, but I always call it Gerbard.
Nah, but I just love to
But-
hear the different ways. You know what I mean? The same thing.
So where are you from? What is your background?
Who, me?
Yes, you.
Me, I'm Jamaican and
And-
Haitian.
Okay.
I'm Jamaican and Haitian, yeah.
So let's get it correct for the people because you corrected me on the way down here. Your social media,
Oh, yes.
I pronounced it Layer in Liberty.
Yes.
But what is it? What's the correct pronunciation?
The correct pronunciation is Layered in Liberté.
And Liberté is your last name.
Yes, liberty. Liberté means freedom.
Uh-huh.
And I chose Layered in Liberty because when it comes to style, we have so many reservations about what to wear because we care so much about what people think.
Mhm.
And so when I started this brand, I just wanted to help people take those layers off so that they can show up as who they really are.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's definitely nice. So how did you get into this?
So I used to get my little looks off and it was simple. I was like super girly. And then there was this one day we were like on the yard. They had this little thing and there was this one girl, she only wore like Pepe and Von Dutch. Like she only had on like
Mhm.
the flyest stuff, right? And I was on the yard and they was calling me her. They was like, yo. And I was like, no, it's me. It's Rashina. It's not her. And then she was like, oh, but look at your outfit. I thought it was you. She was like, what is that? Like, where is it from? Where's your outfit from? I was like, pretty girl.
Mm.
And that's when I realized, like, it really didn't take much. You
Yeah.
really just had to be confident and you really had to know how to dress for your body and you really had to just figure out what worked. And when I went to college, it was the first time I really got to explore. And people just would always be like, "You look so nice all the time. Like, can you help me? Like, what do you do? Like, why?
Put it
Like, how do
together
you put it
well.
together?" And I really just got it from my mom. Like, if you know anything about being Caribbean people care a lot about how we look. It's very much so like you do not leave the house looking a certain way. You do not show up like you make sure your clothes, you want to be presentable. And so my mom, she was really good at that. And I kind of just
I heard that accent about the country.
like
I heard it.
I kind of just learned growing up, but I really fell in love with it in college.
No, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
So
But you get a little bit more freedom to wear what you want, try new things, and
you
Yeah.
outside the box.
started.
Finally.
And then I fell in love with Rihanna. Like I loved her in high school, but I fell in love with her in college, and that's when she had like her best fashion era. Like when she tried a different hairstyle every week. When she tried like she was in her punk era. She was in her like cool funky era. I still like her now, but
Yeah.
she
was more daring during those times.
Yeah, and it just kind of just gave me this inspiration to just be free.
Okay. So does, you just talking about the hair, does that play a big role in what you're gonna wear,
Your hair does?
Absolutely.
that
As a
shows.
woman, like you should sometimes even figure out what you're gonna do with your hair before you choose your outfit.
Okay.
Okay.
So you start from the hair.
You should.
Okay.
You should, because that's where I see a lot of people go wrong. They'll have on these like major outfits, but then they didn't do anything to their hair. Like your hair is a part of your outfit. Like if you didn't if your hair is not executed, like to be honest, if with this hair, with this mullet, if I put on just a basic tee and a basic jean with a jacket on, the look is already made because of the hair.
Yeah.
However, if I had this look on with like a ponytail, it'll just look real regular.
Got you.
Because
something,
it has to.
the mullet makes it stand out.
Yeah, the
more.
mullet makes it stand out. So like if you want to do less work with your outfit, you should always factor in your hair. Like I love playing around with styles and colors. So I'm a natural girl. I was natural for a long time. So I only played around with like braids and stuff.
Yeah.
I would do a lot of like funky hairstyles since I was young. But recently I started playing around with like wigs, and I'm just in love with the versatility. Like you could just look different all the time. Try different looks, and it's really a great
personality thing as well.
brings out your different personalities.
Okay.
It's such an amazing accessory.
So that's your go-to accessory is hair?
Hair and actual like jewelry.
Jewelry?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, like
Yeah, I saw
costume
that.
jewelry and stuff like that pop?
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen that on one of your reels where you put the choker chain, then the long chain, then the longer chain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to layer it. Like I just love. Okay,
The
like
layers
I'm about
help
to.
you out.
The
Get into
layers,
it, get
yeah,
into it. Get into
the
it.
layers. So, for me, a lot of being fly comes with the details. Like, so what made you
agree.
create that moment?
I
Like,
agree.
I really enjoy details, and I hate over styling. I feel like I don't like putting on too much stuff. So if I'm ever gonna put something on, I love putting on. I don't mind putting on too much accessories though.
Okay.
For me.
Oh, all right.
So like I'll over accessorize sometimes. Just because it just adds a certain level of just, for me, edge or sass, or it just helps
Whatever
create
you're
the
feeling
moment.
that day.
Yeah.
It
Like, cause
helps you.
sometimes I want to feel really dainty and pretty, and I'll just put on a little pendant, and that's it. Just let the face do the work and the hair. But
So,
then
what gave you the confidence to do all this?
practice.
Practice?
Yeah, I didn't wake up and just figure it out. It started with the confidence that person gave me in the schoolyard.
Okay.
Okay.
And they was like, "You look nice. You're fly." And I said,
Yeah.
"Am I?" Because I really, like, to be honest, before that moment, I really thought I had to have name brand. I got my first pair of Jordans like the other week. My sister bought me them.
He just
Like-
spoke about that
Yeah.
last.
Really?
last
I didn't have
episode.
mine
Yeah,
during
he had-
high school when it was
Yeah,
hot.
Yeah.
And I was like a popular kid.
Yeah, like if you
But I
didn't
didn't
have
have 'em.
Jordans, like
Mhm.
you just
Mhm.
wasn't it. And so I just felt like I knew my mother wasn't buying me any Jordans.
Same.
So I was like, you know what, Mom? How much does the sneakers cost? The sneakers cost $100, right? Can I have the $100 and go get 3 pairs of shoes? Because if I could get a pair of boots, a pair of flats, and an in-between shoe, I have more options to kind of make
She'll
it
be
make it a
satisfied.
vibe.
She
Mhm.
won't
She
be
won't
upset
be
with you.
upset. You spent the $100 on the sneakers. All I need is the sneakers for school.
Mhm.
Outside of school, I don't really need to wear the sneakers.
Yeah.
So she gave me the $100 and I just kind of figured it out. And then the more people started validating me, they were like, "You look nice. You look nice.
Mhm.
Can you help me? You always look nice. You
Yeah.
fly. You just." I'm like, okay. And then I just kept playing with it. And like the parts that pushed me, what I found like the best parts was when people didn't like my outfits.
Mm.
So was it this is almost like a 2-part question. So was it just their opinion or was it a real fail? Have you ever had a real fail where it was like, well, what the fuck was I thinking?
I don't know. I had this one time I wore these bright yellow stockings with this like little black mini skirt. It was like a burgundy sweater with had a little bit of yellow in it and
Mhm.
some boots. I had this big afro. It wasn't
Got no
terrible.
pictures of it?
I
All right, we
You got
go.
pic-
Nah,
yeah, you
we
gotta
gonna
send
show
it
that. We
on.
look
I'll
at
Yeah,
that
send you
we
the
later.
gonna tag
picture.
that.
I'll send you the picture.
We're gonna tag that.
It wasn't great, but for that
It
time,
didn't give you the effect that you thought, the response you thought you would get.
no, people were like, "I like it for you," right? They like to say, "I like it for you."
That's a way of saying they don't like
They
it.
don't
Yeah,
like
they
it.
like they
Uh-huh.
couldn't wear it, but it was just that moment. Like it was back in. I graduated college in 2012, so it was probably like 2012, 2013. I went back for a
Mhm.
show, and we was still in the crop top skirt era pant.
Mhm.
So nobody was thinking like, let me create an outfit. And it was just the moment and my friend was like, I hate it. And I was like, if you say that you hate it, that means I'm doing the right thing. Because if you like it, that means it's too safe.
Oh, okay. So you like to be out the box. You like
Yeah.
to
It
be
like to be a little dangerous.
Right.
If certain people like my outfit, I'm like, I'm never wearing it again.
different. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a way to
Mm.
But if somebody that I really admire their style, they're like, that's fly. I'm like, okay, you're right.
Nah, I get
If they were like, you know what, I like this, but maybe next time swap this, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna try it.
Okay.
I get that. So, as you and I were talking, dressing for our size, according to, you have any pointers for the women about that, or how you get into it?
Dressing for your body type?
Yeah.
I have an ebook on that. Shameless plug.
Plug it in.
Plug it in.
Yeah, so it's called Uncovering Your Body Type. Y'all know I like the uncovering part, the layers.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm a firm believer of understanding what you have so you can work with what you have. I think the biggest mistake we make in life is coveting what other people have and then trying to put what they have on us as opposed to figuring out what we have and working with it.
Mhm.
So, for example, I have a small waist. I have thick thighs. So there's a lot of things I can wear, but there's also a lot of things that I can't wear. So, for example, that jorts look. You got the long shorts that come down here.
And they long shorts, but they high waisted.
No, they're low waisted.
No.
Most people wear them low waisted. It's kind of like shorts from the 90s, but all the girls are wearing it, like the in between street style, because they call it street style, but it's really
Does
like
it kind of like flare out at the bottom?
no, it's just denim shorts.
Just straight down. Or?
Big baggy denim shorts that come like right here,
Okay.
and they call them jorts.
They were like jams back in the day.
Yeah. So like imagine like like when Aaliyah used to rock the big baggy shorts with the big vest.
Mhm.
They're bringing it back, but she used to wear that at her waist with a belt. They're wearing it like low waisted.
Okay.
Okay.
So now what are you saying about that?
So right, I think it's a cool look. However, for my body type, it doesn't fit because I got thick thighs. So if I wear it, my thighs are gonna eat it up, and I'm gonna look funny, no matter how
Like
big
in
it is.
crotch area, whatever.
No matter how big I get the jorts, the pants
So they
is gonna eat it up.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
I
So I have to understand that. Like, so women with more of a straight body with less thighs. So that's if you're a rectangle or inverted triangle, you can pull that look off because you need more volume at the bottom.
Yeah.
And your thighs, they most likely don't touch. They're not gonna eat it up. So then you can figure out what things you can experiment with when you know what your body does.
So what's because I spoke about this before, like I love women to look nice, but I really don't follow their fashion. What's a must-have advice that you could give to females to create a look?
Don't follow fashion, follow your body type.
Follow your body.
Because here's the thing, right? We get tripped up by following fashion, and then we just end up doing what we see.
Mm-hmm.
Once you figure out, and let me not say, so don't follow fashion, follow your body type and figure out who you are. I feel like a lot of my work is teaching people how to identify who am I. So when I work with somebody, I ask them, what's your three most favorite characteristics about yourself? You answer that. What's your three characteristics that's not in relation to how you show up for other people? 3 things you love about yourself. That if you walked into this room right now, you would want everybody to know.
Well, I'm going to speak. My confidence is one.
Mm-hmm.
My ambition. Can't really think of the third right now off the bat. But one thing is my confidence. Like I always feel like I'm that person. I don't care who I'm around. I just always feel good. Even if I'm not dressed particularly to my liking, my confidence. I'm never gonna hunch over and put my head down. I'm always gonna have my head held up high.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's like one thing.
Confidence, ambition.
Mm-hmm.
I would say that you're risk taking too. A lot of people wouldn't wear the outfit that you have on right now. You have to have the confidence in you to take those risks.
So risk taker wouldn't come to mind because I don't even think I'm taking risks.
So that's your confidence.
The confidence.
I think I'm
your confidence is so high, so it's not risky for you.
This is what it is.
It's just who you are.
Yeah.
So what's another one?
I can't even think of it. I can't. Yeah. I can't think of it.
No, probably my confidence. My ability to, control the room, to become, comfortable with everyone there. And, I'm gonna be, no matter what room you put me in, no matter the setting, I'll be good. You know what I'm saying? I'm a chameleon. I'll fit right in. And just bringing good energy, my energy.
Okay.
Yeah,
so vibes.
I might get still at,
Vibes.
I feel like I'm a people person.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm
warm.
good unless you're really
I can open up.
Debbie Downer.
I can spark the conversation. I can open up a room, but then I go back into my shell.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
you're social.
I'm social and antisocial.
Yeah.
It's an oxymoron.
50,
so I can
50.
I can spark up a conversation, have everybody flowing, and then I'll fall in the cut.
Yeah. Social enough.
You get the party started, it's all right, I'm out.
Yeah, I'm out. Yeah, I'm leaving.
So I usually lead with that to help people figure out the parts of their personality that they want to bring out. Because then it's less about what I saw someone else in and what I would like to wear. So that's why I really focus on alpha formulas, because I'm just like, okay, you have on a sweater and a sweatpant. It's like a sweatpant, but it's not a sweatpant. It's a dressy sweatpant, like a dress pant sweat, right? Mm-hmm. So if somebody wanted to recreate your look, right? They know that they have to get a sweater and a dress pant sweat. Mm-hmm. It doesn't have to be in the same texture. It doesn't have to be in the same color or the same vibe, but it's a dress pant sweat and a sweater, and they could create a similar vibe. So say you say he wanted to recreate your look. He's super chill. He has on all black right now. Maybe he'll get a dress pant sweat with a cool leg, because his pants right now, they got a funky leg. Mm-hmm. And then he'll get a black sweater that probably has a smoother material to it.
Okay. So you basically keeping the same outfit, but you putting different layers. and
You're changing
recreating
it for that person.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or even if
could
you
give
wanted
them
to
the
do
same look,
yeah,
but
like
different
material, even if you
materials,
wanted to do like a denim sweater.
colors, yeah.
Right? Like you play around with it for you. So it's like, yeah, I'm still inspired by your look and I still want to use it, but it's for me. So when people are getting dressed, my advice is always to find out, who are you?
Okay.
Like, what do you like?
Help
What type
identify
of
yourself through
places
your
do you
look.
like to visit? What type of people do you like to hang out with?
Where you going?
Where you going? What first attracts your eye when you walk into a store?
So, but do you? So I'm not the type to dress for an occasion.
No.
Okay, because when you said the people you're around, because
No.
I go to a fucking basketball game.
No.
I
mean, like the type.
I'm just.
Like the type of people you like to hang out with. Like, do you like to hang out with more earthy people? Do you like to hang out with more?
I'm just talking about me personally.
Yeah.
I'm gonna dress however the fuck I want to dress.
Yeah.
So it's not for the occasion. It's just I'm gonna put it on and I'm gonna feel good.
Yeah, but you know yourself, right? And you're confident in who you are.
Yeah.
There's so many people that aren't. So before you get to where you're at, where
this
you
is
can
what
just,
this is why we're here, and this is what we're asking you, what you do with the young ladies who follow. You have a huge following. So for you to obtain that following, what did you instill? What did you put out there? Because they're not following you for no reason. It's something, so it has to be your confidence and also the information that you're giving.
Yeah.
So, I know you were saying that, but what information are you giving to?
I teach them to love their bodies. I teach them to love their bodies. I think we live in an era where everybody, we have I don't want to call it the BBL epidemic, but that's kind of what's happening right now. Everybody is struggling with like what they should look like.
Everybody's going to look for that one shape.
Exactly. When like all shapes have their benefits. Like as a girl who's born with curves and waist and butt, it is not really that great. Like it may be great for other people, but if you're a fashion girly, it hinders you.
Everything does it.
That's what I feel.
You.
Them girls
like
who
I wish
like
I
that,
was
it's hard for
straight
them to style.
sometimes because it's so like that's why like somebody like Rihanna is such a great canvas because she's straight.
Yeah.
She doesn't have curves. She doesn't have to worry about all of the other stuff. Yeah, you could just throw her anything and make it look good. Now, like for somebody like me, I can't wear this because I got thighs. I can't wear this because I got butt. I can't wear this because I got breasts. Like there's this one girl that I love, like on Instagram, and she layers like crazy. She'll put on like 5 shirts. You think I could put on 5 shirts? No, I can't put on 5 shirts. I got too much breasts. She doesn't have, but she's straight. Like when it comes to fashion and trying out all the cool, fashionable stuff, it's just, I don't want to say it's better, but it's easier to be straight. That's why models got to be straight.
I
Rectangle.
I agree. I think slimmer females are more fashionable, more stylish.
Yeah, like when you a rectangle,
they have more options.
But when you a rectangle, the clothes in the store are made for you and everything.
Endless.
When you're a rectangle, you literally just put on pants and a shirt. Like, yes, the curves look great. Trust me, I love my curves. But I'm saying when it comes to just fashion and just easy throwing stuff on.
Together,
you don't have to think so much about creating an outfit.
You have to approach it differently.
Exactly, because most stuff you can layer, you can take apart, pull apart, because you're just a straight canvas. So I do feel like me, like when I got on the internet, I was just very true to me, just putting clothes on, and people kind of just fell in love with that because I wasn't superficial. I just was putting on clothes because I loved it. And then I started sharing the conversation around loving your body as you are. Like since I've gotten on the internet, I gained so much weight. Like switching from going to work in the office every day to becoming an entrepreneur. Like there's so many things that I went through and I fluctuated in the weight, and the people saw that. Yeah. And then they saw me come down. They saw me come, like they're watching it. But no matter where I was, I still showed up. I still showed them outfits. I still shared my body. It wasn't like I was ashamed. And so for them, they're like, you're showing me that like through all of my pendulum, like on this pendulum, I can still be great.
Yeah.
And I think that's what they really fell in love with. And no, so and then also just giving them the tools on how to work with your body as it's changing. Like if you know how to dress, it doesn't matter what size you are.
Okay.
But like, do you want to?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Because then it goes back to knowing your body.
Yeah,
So
that's what I'm saying. If you
yeah.
know your body.
Yeah, but you said if you know how to dress, it doesn't matter what size you are. So
yeah, but
if I want to gain 50, 60 pounds, it's certain things, because I'm used to dressing my body now.
Yeah.
So I don't know, I would know what's nice, but I wouldn't know how to look nice in it.
It's the same body
know.
shape.
You would know.
I don't
because
it's the
you'll
same
grow.
body shape.
You'll grow with it slightly.
Yeah.
As you're gaining that weight,
Exactly.
you're still dressing.
Yeah.
So you'll see in the mirror like, okay, I can't wear these shirts as tight as I used to.
Yeah.
So now I do have to buy.
That's what kind of helps my style and my confidence. So me dressing my body, I know how to dress my body. I know certain things that's gonna look nice: shoulder, chest, arms, whatever. Now, as I'm gaining that weight, my confidence is probably going to diminish.
Absolutely.
So that's what I'm saying. When you said, if you know how to dress, it doesn't matter. You have to know your body. I wouldn't know my body then.
You would. You would, and you would because it's the same body.
If you just had the weight overnight.
Exactly. And nobody just gains weight overnight. Okay. But that's whether you're a size 1 or a size 20, you have the same body type. Do you have more weight around your body?
Yeah, you have more weight.
Yeah, so but if you have
I love the dress. I'm sorry to cut you off. I love the dress where it's tapered to my waist. Like, he makes clothes. So it's a lot of things he'll make me, and you gotta cut it. You gotta cut it in the waist because I want that V shape.
Yeah.
So now if I'm no longer a V shape and I'm just a square, how do I dress that?
You'll get a bigger pant.
Yeah, and that's not good for me.
Yeah, but that's where, and then see, this is why the people fell in love with me, because in those spaces, while I was growing, I was teaching them how to dress in those moments when you're growing.
Okay, well now, were you doing it in a teaching moment, or was it more so, I have to embrace this because this is me now?
No, you know what?
Both.
Yeah, both. And it was important. It was important for me to address my issues with my body, because it's one thing to have issues with your body when you're just walking around and you're by yourself and people don't know you. But like once you start building a platform and people start subscribing to your life and who you are, it's important to like talk about those things that people are going through, that you're going through, that's affecting how you show up. And for me, it was I was becoming very emotional. And so sometimes I didn't want to film.
Okay.
Right? So my confidence wasn't always great, right? But I still made the choice to look in that mirror and have that conversation with myself that you're still enough. Even if you don't look the way you want to right now, you still get to love your body. You still get to dress up and look good. And so for the most part, people didn't even know I was gaining weight. Because once you know your body, you know how to disguise it. You're just going to look the same. The only way people were able to tell is because they could see it in my cheeks.
Okay.
Like you could see my face getting fluffy. But if my face wasn't, they were like, but you don't really look like you're gaining weight. Because I know how to dress, right? And I know how to dress because I know my body. You can't know how to dress if you don't know your body.
Gotcha. All right.
So it's like,
very understandable.
Yeah, it's hand in hand. And like he said, like what Sonny said, when you're moving with time, you don't feel like you'll be able to figure out, but you
that's
do.
Probably why I've never gained too much weight. Because I know my body and I know what I want and what I want to look like.
Yeah, exactly.
So if I see myself gaining, it's like, let me...
Exactly. You shape up. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, and so I used to have these things where like, I feel like sometimes the internet can be a little toxic because you'll get on the internet and you'll be like, I really don't feel good. Like, I look great. Y'all tell me I look great. Like but I don't look like how I want to look.
Yeah.
And they'll try to gaslight you like, no, you're great at any size. No. Stop telling people that. Yeah. No, because I'm 5'2".
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
No, I'm like, cause
y'all do that, be championing.
Yeah, I'm like, y'all gotta stop telling.
Lizzo and stuff like that.
Yeah, like y'all gotta stop telling people that because it's not healthy.
Yeah.
I am 5'2", like 5'1.9". I cannot be over a certain weight. It's not healthy for me.
Mhm.
Like my ankles hurt, my body hurts. You have to be mindful of that stuff.
Especially as we get older.
Exactly. As you get older, you can't just.
Do you? I know this is. Do you speak about that on your platform? Because a lot of you hear the body shaming thing and
Yeah.
stuff like that. But what you're saying is important because it's unhealthy.
Yeah.
And this goes all into fashion and everything like that.
It
So
goes for both, man.
yeah,
and
but
women.
yeah, exactly. But I think it's important for you can inspire people. You
Yeah.
can encourage people. You could give some people, some type of confidence. But
It's
lying
important.
to them.
Yeah.
Oh no, you look good. You fine.
No.
You go, girl.
No, but
you're
not.
big. You're big.
And
Slim it down. You're
Yeah,
big,
you gotta
and
slow it
sometimes
down.
you need that harsh reality.
yeah.
And
Like
yeah, I don't.
we live in a world where people don't want to hear the truth anymore, right?
We-
They don't want to hear the truth. They want to be coddled in their mediocrity,
Mhm.
and it's not
It's
nice.
the way of the world.
It's not nice. And one thing that I don't like being is mediocre. And so I know the person who I was when I gained a bunch of weight. Even me, like I just recently put on 10 pounds. I know where I'm at right now.
Mhm.
So I know that's not where my mental needs to be.
Mm.
Because if I'm gaining weight rapidly, that means I'm not coping with something and I'm using food as a tool for comfort.
Mhm.
That's what people really need to be talking about. Like if you're just big boned, even if you could be big boned and fit, right?
There's no such thing as big bone. FYI, everybody bone is the same.
I know. Everybody's bone is the same, but like some people are just naturally thicker. Like some people have skinnier builds, some people have thicker builds.
Yeah,
Genetic.
you're naturally thicker, but it has nothing to do with the bones.
Yeah.
People
Yeah,
just
you
say I'm
know
big
what I
boned.
mean.
It's a figure
Yeah,
of
people
speech.
You
say they
know
big
what I
boned.
mean.
No, you just big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Some
Mm-hmm.
people's genetics, like some people have genetic. Some people genetically have bigger thighs. Some people have slimmer thighs. Stuff like that. Like that's what I mean. So like everybody's 120 looks different. Everybody's skinny looks
Yeah,
different.
they're full.
Everybody's thick looks different.
Everybody fills out differently.
Okay.
Exactly.
All right. I had a
Um,
question.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
I don't remember what I was saying now because he said
I'm
everybody's
sorry.
big
No, because I
bone.
know he was trying to get
He
something
said
in.
everybody's, but he said nothing's big bone. I'm like,
yeah, nah,
yeah.
nah.
No, I think I was just basically saying like it's important to like figure out like what's a good mental, like if you're bigger and you aren't happy with being bigger, it's important to do something about it. Like you just have to do something about it, especially if
Get it
it's
under
because
control.
you're there because you're using poor coping skills.
Yeah, definitely. 3 daily essentials to styling and how you do your thing every day.
Yeah.
You said that? Okay.
Yeah, I need a good hairstyle. And if my hair is not doing what it needs to do, a great hat.
Okay.
Okay, I gotta understand that.
So that hair and hat goes
Hair
in
and
it.
hat is
hair
one.
and hat is
That's
That's
one.
one.
Jewelry.
Mm-hmm.
I love big, huge statement jewelry. So even if I have on sweatpants, I'm gonna have on a statement earring, statement necklace, something that's a statement. And last but not least, I would say shoes.
Shoes.
Yeah, I like colorful stuff.
So
I'm-
shoes have to have a pop.
Yeah, I'm a lazy dresser. Like, so I say
Right.
that because I want the biggest reward when it comes to style, but I don't always like fussy clothes. I don't want to do a lot with my clothes. So I want my hair to be a moment, my jewelry
want
to be
it
a
to
moment, or my
speak for
shoes to
itself.
be a moment.
Then everything else
Yeah.
just comes
You need
together.
that pop.
Yeah.
So
So
piggybacking off of that, sneakers or shoes?
shoes, heels, boots, high heel boots,
Yeah, I see you.
pointy
You
boots.
love boots. I see that.
Yeah,
Boots
yeah.
is your
Pointy
thing.
boots. I wear boots in the summertime.
And I notice, on your social media, you're not huge into labels, but you put
No,
it together and
yeah.
you look very nice.
Yeah.
So that started from what you were saying, your mother not wanting to
Yeah.
give you the money and stuff like that, and you just figured it out, and
yeah.
that's dope. Because I had a conversation outside of this, and someone was saying you can't be fly or stylish
Without
without having labels.
Mhm.
And I disagreed.
That's crazy.
I disagree.
Most times the labels be making people tacky and not fly.
Yes,
Believe it or
yes.
not.
Yep. So
Yeah.
you know,
Expensive
I do
trash.
both. I do both.
Yeah.
I do the labels. I do,
Like you mix.
yeah, I mix
Mm.
high and low.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like high-low too. I think also though, I'm in a place of like rebuilding and
As far as what?
figuring out. Like I just had a closet sale this
Yeah,
weekend.
right, actually,
I had did another one, and like I'm just spring cleaning, taking everything out my closet because I'm in I had a bunch of stuff in my 20s. I'm in my early 30s now, and I just feel like I need to move into a more mature.
So you hoard the
space.
clothes? You don't get rid of anything?
No, I come.
because you could always come back to it.
No, I throw it out. I give it away.
You throw shit away?
Yeah, I give it to Salvation Army. I give it to people when they come over. I
don't-
sell it.
So that
I
was
do
the
not hoard
trendy-
my clothes.
Trendy things, maybe.
Even if it's trendy,
And
I'm
you
not giving
and
it away.
and I had
Like,
some
you know,
great,
I
Yeah.
buy everything in the world and won't wear it.
Yeah, I'm not giving anything away.
Like
anything.
he'll tell you, I buy
I
stuff.
keep everything. Like
Why?
We'll go shopping together.
Why you hoard your clothes?
Oh,
it's not
no.
hoarding.
You-
In my head,
But
I'm
y'all can
always
always
gonna wear it
use
again.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
in my
I
head,
get it.
I'm always
'Cause-
gonna wear it again.
But here's the thing, right? I don't feel like I was shopping. So when I was working and back in the day, I feel like everything kind of came from like that mentality of that struggle mentality. Like when we was growing up, you gotta figure out how to make it work.
Mhm,
So
mhm.
I'll go shopping and I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna try to get the most pieces for my money. Or I'm gonna try to get
So you
like,
weren't
it was-
really, you weren't
I
really
wasn't
liking
building
and
a
loving the things
wardrobe.
that you
Yeah,
wanted. You were just
I was
buying,
I was
trying
just
to-
having stuff because I felt like I needed a lot of pieces as opposed to like good pieces that's going to last.
Yeah.
So now I'm in a space where I'm not really sure what I like, but I know what I like.
So explain that to people. You need a piece. You need a statement piece. You need good pieces.
You need good pieces.
good
I was-
pieces that's
I-
gonna last forever. You
Yeah.
need that.
Do
That
not-
is a necessity. You need that.
Yeah, do not spend your money on cheap clothes.
Yeah.
And that's why, and for the people who say like, I don't have the money,
Back to the
I
cheap
don't-
clothes thing.
It's not really
Sorry.
cheap, inexpensive.
Yeah, inexpensive because
okay, inexpensive.
people
I
think
know,
if it's
I'm
not
gonna say
a label.
cheap. No.
It goes,
I'm-
think if it's not
it goes different ways.
Okay, let me say
You have
inexpensive.
cheap clothes.
Yeah.
You have inexpensive clothes.
Okay, there you go.
Then you have expensive.
Yeah. So let's talk about cheap clothes. Cheap clothes is them clothes that y'all getting from Shein. That if you put it in the wash, it doesn't have a lifespan.
All right.
Right?
Got you.
Then you have your inexpensive clothes from like the Zara's and H&M's of the world,
Mm.
where maybe you can get a year, 2 years.
No,
Back in-
Zara has some pieces. Whoa, don't disrespect Zara with a
Yeah,
year,
nah,
2
they
years.
all got some
Zara
pieces.
has some
Old
pieces.
Zara, no.
Zara-
Old Zara
No,
has
they're
some
coming back.
pieces.
They're coming back.
Where?
Look at-
Online?
yes, look at them.
Maybe
Zara has
online.
some pieces.
Because I'm not in the
So,
store.
Because this is what we're here for, to show people and help people how to
And
dress.
I used to ride hard.
Zara has some pieces. Zara is one of my go-tos. I will have an outfit on from Zara, a whole outfit, and I may splash.
They
it,
make they
with
make
certain
better men's
high-end
clothes.
footwear.
They make
And
better.
no, they make a lot of female stuff. And my outfit may be less than
Way
$200.
more females.
They make way more female stuff. Zara
that-
has some pieces. Don't disrespect Zara.
I listen.
Zara had a lot of
this is-
coats.
Yeah,
there
they
for
coat
women.
game. Zara coat game.
Like
You don't remember the
this
motorcycle
coat is
jacket?
from Zara.
And you disrespected.
Listen, let me not.
Yeah,
let me tell you why. These is Zara men's too. So let me.
let
me-
me regurgitate that.
Yeah,
statement.
I'm
not.
How you
I'm
disrespect
not.
the Zara? You got a
Retract
whole
your
Zara
statement.
fit
I'm
on.
not retracting my statement. but what I'm
telling
saying
Zara,
is
too.
for
I'm telling.
someone who has been shopping at Zara for a long time, since like 2012. So what are we, like over 10 years?
Uh-huh.
12 years, the quality has diminished, right? And so, like pieces, like the pieces I had gotten in early in the, like when I first started shopping at Zara, they lasted for a long time. Like I just gave them away. But these newer pieces, they just don't
Fast
have the same
fashion.
lifespan. And like the thread will rip from the sides, the pants, like
There's probably certain pieces you're getting that's like that,
Yeah, but
but
Zara
you can
has
still
some
grab some
you could
good quality.
some, but I'm saying the most people when they shop at Zara, they're not buying the $200 jackets. They buying the $40 shirts.
Okay, so you have to expect that from buying
Yeah,
a $40.
Exactly. You get what I'm
shirt.
saying? They
Yeah.
buying the $40
But you
shirts
can
that's
find
gonna
some
pill.
good
But
$40, $60 shirts in there that's solid.
I still think it's an inexpensive store.
Yeah,
No,
it's
it's
still
inexpen- it's not cheap.
inexpensive.
It's not cheap.
No, it's
Oh,
not
okay,
cheap.
No,
Okay,
it's
yeah.
not cheap.
You insulted
It's
them
in the
by saying
middle,
it's only
okay.
going to last a year.
Yeah, 2 years.
I
I'm
got
not
a coat
taking
from
that
Zara
back.
that I had over probably 10 years, and it's still
Old
standing.
Zara. Old
Yeah,
Zara.
right.
Zara.
If you
Man,
buy
you
something
right.
from Zara today and you wash it a few times, it's not gonna be the same shirt that you.
But what type
washed
of
the
washing
first
are
time.
you doing?
Yeah, I was say you
What
gotta,
you mean?
What
gotta
type of
change
washing
up
you
your
doing?
wash routine.
Yeah, you got to go to the dry cleaner. sister.
Cleaners. Yeah.
You want me to bring?
Most clothes you take
See,
to the
hold,
cleaners.
let's rewind. Let's
You want me to
rewind.
bring Zara clothes to the cleaners?
Yes,
Yeah.
you're taking care of your clothes. So just because it's an inexpensive brand, you're thinking you're just gonna throw it in the washer
No,
and you're gonna put it
no.
on high dry.
Not
and-
even.
No.
It's not even. Listen. It's the thread. Like it'll pop. Like I'm telling you,
It
you have
depends,
to.
But you're supposed to know fashion wise.
True,
you know what's
you know
good
what's good
for
and
what.
true.
So it's like
I
this.
do know what's good.
I may wash.
Yeah.
See, me, it's like certain things this needs a real soaking wash.
Yeah.
So I may wash it one time, but then the next 15 times it goes to the cleaners.
I wash my workout clothes. Everything else go to the cleaners.
Here's the thing. You can't give me this type of quality and I've been shopping there for a long time and then take me down here and tell me to accept it at the same price point. That's just how I feel about Zara. And the price point is higher now. And I'm just like, for this money, I might as well go to expensive.
But that's even expensive doing that. So we, like Prada.
Uh-huh.
Prada cheaping they sneakers and they want more money.
True.
It's not the same
Yeah,
fabric.
not
Yeah.
the
Lot
same
of
leather,
Avrex.
everything. They're
You
not
right.
even as
Avrex ain't
comfortable.
the same. Pele
Yeah,
ain't the
so
same.
You right.
everyone
They
is
all
doing it.
doing
Yeah,
it.
everyone is doing it,
It's,
but
it's too much fast fashion.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's too much. Like a lot of even
Agreed.
the good brands are starting to even rush
Cheapen
things.
and
They're
rush.
trying to rush it and find
Yeah,
the
the
cheapest
quality.
way out. When it's like the reason why we're really with you is because the quality was so good along
Mhm.
with the design.
Yeah.
Now
And
the
they were-
design may be good, but the quality ain't there. So now you kind of looking at it like, I don't know if I want to spend that on that.
See, y'all
Yeah.
different from me. I'm not big on quality.
You're not big on quality.
Nah, I'm big on the look. I'm big on the look. So now if it's expensive,
But
of course, I'm big
how
on the
often
Yeah, that's
do
what
you
we
wear,
talk about, money.
How often do you wear your pieces though? Like, cause for me, if I like something, I have like a little moment with it where I'm gonna just be wearing it. I like to
See,
wear it a lot.
I don't really.
But if you wear it once in a while,
like my everyday stuff, with jean jacket,
Yeah.
t-shirts, some sweats, sneakers. So stuff like that is what I'm wearing every day. But like
Yeah.
pieces, nah,
'Cause-
not really wearing it every day.
okay. So if you're like, you know what, you have your nice moments, your nice pieces, and you're like, hey, I'm gonna wear it here, I'll wear it there. Like for me, if I get a jacket, I'm like, oh, I love this jacket. I want to wear it all the time. If it's
Oh,
a 10,
Nah, but if it's a
But at
jacket,
at
that's a
least for the
everyday
first 2
jacket.
months.
Jackets
Not
are meant to be
even
worn
something-
like every day. But certain
you
sweaters
don't-
and
Well,
pants
men,
and
we
stuff
don't
like
come
that.
across the cheap jackets. But even though they do,
Yeah.
I see them, like, they create them.
But
But
you
I don't
can't
see
wear,
us really.
Yeah. Y'all
Because
can't get away with the cheap
men
clothes.
clothes
The
Y'all
are
way,
get away,
different.
y'all get away with
Yeah.
inexpensive and even
Yeah.
cheap things.
Yeah.
Men can't do that.
Y'all
Yeah.
can't.
It's rare that you'll find a man wearing like completely cheap shit.
No, you
You
can't.
can tell.
Because
Yeah.
men, the way we move through life, we can't have too much clothes, too many things that are not quality.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, women, like, your winter coat would be so light, but you'll be like, I'm warm in this. But you grab like a man's winter coat, it
Heavy.
feels like it's
Heavy.
a body.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's
so
heavy.
it's like for us, it's different. Like our denim
gotta
has to
fit-
be.
we
Your
have to
denim
fill
is
our clothes.
heavy. Why?
Yeah, because our bodies
Ah,
are different.
it's
Like we're
different.
men.
Yeah, it's
so the
different.
way we move and we're moving through life and
like you know,
jumping in and out of cars, just the way we're more rugged.
yeah.
So you got to build stuff for tough.
Okay.
For a man.
That's
That's for
clear.
females. Y'all are elegant. Y'all are flowy. Y'all soft. So it's a little different. You know what I mean? So that's where it's like,
All y'all really need is a mean shoe game, bags, accessories,
accessories.
stuff like that.
if
Y'all
y'all
can
got
wear some
good
bullshit.
shoes and accessories,
But no,
They're good
because
to
I
go.
feel like sometimes people forget about the outfit. You still need the outfit.
No, you need, but
Of
that's where
course.
for
But-
us. That's
but
where
many
we.
days you could get by
You
without
can get
it.
by, yeah.
That's
for
when
sure.
I would identify, like
For
she
sure.
can dress, she's stylish,
Yeah,
she's fly.
when she puts the
But
outfit
for the
together.
most part, like these BBL girls, all they wearing is fucking spandex stuff,
Yeah.
shoes, and a bag.
Yep.
and they're not really doing anything.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
But just
I didn't really think about that material because even like that brand Carhartt, and they're made for
Carhartt
men.
tough.
It's
Yeah.
so heavy.
it's rugged.
I'll try to put something on. I'm like, I can't wear this. I
Shit
feel
stiff
like
as hell too.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
And
cardboard.
that's
cardboard
rough for
stiff.
us.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Carhartt is different.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Carhartt,
like, I
Dickies,
cannot. Yeah, I
stuff like
can't
that.
get into that. But no, I agree. I think
They just
That-
started putting spandex and stretch and all that into men's
men's
clothes. Like, you know,
interesting. I
So-
the
didn't know
past few years.
When you were coming up, going back to you saying, your mother didn't want to spend on certain things. Have you ever knowingly purchased a fake item
No,
Never
I don't
did the
care
bootleg?
enough.
like that?
I don't care enough. Like I tell people this all the time. Put me in any store, drop me anywhere. I'm gonna come out looking fly. It don't
figure it
matter.
out,
Like
mhm.
I'm beautiful. I have a great vibe. It's just about if I know how to like make it sit on my body. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I just gotta be confident.
No,
Like I'll go outside with like the most basic outfit every single time I step outside my house. Even when I'm taking out the trash, I get a compliment.
So what inspired your style today?
I needed something. I gave away all my
So you
clothes.
ain't take no time to
So it was no
put
effort
on?
in this?
No, I
I
did.
don't like that. I don't
No.
Wait,
like
hold on, because you said you didn't put no effort
No, I
in
had
this?
to go get some cool pants that'll look good on the screen.
that.
So you put effort into this?
Yeah, I had to go through my closet.
All
So
right,
here's
all
the thing, right?
I
So,
thought
okay.
you was like trying to
Downplay our shit.
No,
yeah.
not
I don't have to put on nothing for this.
No, not like
So you
that.
put in effort. You thought,
No, I thought you said like what put into it. I wanted to, so like from being on the other podcast, knew I wanted like a statement pant,
mhm.
like something that was gonna like pop on camera. Something that's funky. I wanted to feel funky. I knew I had the
mullet.
so I
Mhm.
wanted to really bring that out. But then I also wanted it to be simple. I really wanted to wear a white shirt because the white shirt would have made it pop. But when you wear makeup, the white shirt, I
Would've
really
had that
didn't want to
stain
have
on
no
there.
stains and no
Mhm.
issues.
Mhm.
Understandable.
So I'm like, what else could make it pop? So one thing about me, I always like to feel sexy. I don't always want to like show a lot, but I like to show a little. So that's where like the mesh and the like
The
peekaboo
shears.
coming in. And I just love a leather jacket. I love like a funky,
Good leather.
rugged, just like moment. And the gray
That's
just
very
gave
stylish.
me, the gray gave me the rocker chic moment. So I know with the
No, it's
silver.
stylish.
Accessory.
One thing, we're honest here. I know I'm
Yeah.
honest. If it was some bullshit, I'd have told you. Like, it's
Yeah.
stylish.
Yeah. The only thing I would have changed, but I have to work on my shoe game, I would probably put a pop of color on this.
Nah, this.
A pop of color
Mhm.
on your shoe or something?
Yeah.
Oh, just to
Oh.
have a pop?
Like if this was a neon shoe, like a neon
that would've been
It
dope.
would hit
green,
better.
That would have been.
it
dope.
would have hit better.
Nah, you're right.
That'd've
You're
been
right.
dope.
So I'm like, if this was a neon green with that would have just gave it that extra.
That'd have been dope.
Nah, I get it.
But black works.
Hmm.
So I just made sure the little bow was there, gave it a little sign,
So,
But that's where I like to play like the soft and hard.
mhm.
So anytime I get dressed,
You could get girly, but then
yeah,
you
I'm
get rough.
girly, but I'm like
So
rugged.
what I do pay attention to a lot when I'm, looking at a female, hair, nails, skin, toes.
Yeah.
That's important. And I know it's a lot for y'all, getting y'all stuff together.
Yeah.
So how do you maintain that, you're doing so much?
Yeah.
You got your Instagram, you got your social media people that you got to please, you have your lifestyle, everything that you're dealing with. How do you just deal with that and just stay, I got to get this done, I got to get my hair done, I got to get my nails done, I got to have this outfit, I got to look a certain way.
It's exciting.
It's exciting?
I kind of plan it out.
Okay.
So I work in a barter with a hair salon. So I'll send her looks. I'm like, you want to do this next? Would you like to do this next? And that's a good perk. Like people would reach out and say, can I do your hair for promotion,
Okay.
braids or stuff like that. But sometimes I'll look for stuff that I want and I'll play around with my own hair. But I plan it out. I say, okay, for the month of January, how do I want to look? For the month of February.
Mhm.
And usually I like to have my long nails on, but my nail beds need a rest.
Mm.
But and I'll get some inspiration and I'll bring it to the design. But I love Pinterest. Pinterest is my go-to to really just get a vibe of just like what's out there, what's fun, what's funky.
Yeah,
I
it's
love
a lot of
textures.
handmade stuff.
Yeah, and I love textures. I love texture on the nails. I love like texture. You can't really have texture in your hair, but I love volume or texture-y stuff. So I just get excited to, like, for me, it's exciting. I go, I look it up, and then I figure out how to execute
venturing
it.
out to see.
Yeah, it's almost like an adventure.
How far
Like, it
you can
doesn't
push
feel, it doesn't feel stressful. The only thing that I'll keep subtle is like my toes.
Okay.
But everything else,
White?
Everybody do the white.
White?
Sometimes I'll do colors, but it's just easier to do the white. You know the white is gonna look good.
white.
Like, you just know the
That's
white
cool.
is
I
gonna
mean, if
hit
you-
every time.
If you got
Mhm.
nice feet, you could go colors.
Do
or
it.
whatever.
Yeah,
White is-
the white hits every
White
time.
or
It's
French
easy.
is just
Yeah.
What's
That's our go-to. We love
yeah.
it.
yeah.
But it's exciting. It doesn't feel like a task.
Okay.
Yeah.
And could you date someone who couldn't dress?
No. And here's the
What do you like to see a guy in?
I like when somebody puts something on, I'm like, yeah, that's you. I could feel it. It's honest. Like, it doesn't have to be like, it has to be fly for them.
So basically, they got to be confident in whatever they.
They gotta be confident, and it has to be
I hear
a
lot of
clear
people keep saying that,
representation of them.
Confidence. And I'm big on that, but you could be confidently dressed horrible.
Yeah, because
But I don't think they be
that's when they're not
confident.
dressing for them.
I don't think it's
They
confident.
overdressing.
I don't think they be confident. I think reading, like, sometimes you can read is like they run around saying they fly or this, that, and
Yeah.
other.
Mhm.
But deep down inside, they're trying to make you believe it.
Yep.
When it's
know-
like your confidence is like somebody saying like, I'm not feeling your fit. And you just
Yeah.
be like, all right, cool.
Like they
because
trying
you
to-
know your fit is good already.
Mhm.
But someone else that's like, nah, you crazy. I got on such and such with this. And it's like, yo, you trying to win me over, bruh. I
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah.
So, and a lot of people like, I
So
feel.
you're saying someone that we may look at,
Yeah.
or all three of us, and like that's not it, but they confident. You're saying that's a facade. They're not really confident about their look.
You know, like Sunny just said, you know when someone is confident about their look, they are not trying to convince you. Sometimes people get dressed, they'll come in the room, they be looking around like,
yeah,
they
not
waiting
really,
for a compliment.
it's fake
They're
confidence.
waiting for somebody to say
Yeah.
you look good. When you feel good, like,
It comes.
I kind of want to stand up right now because, like, when you
Stand up.
hold up,
stand up and go.
when
to
you-
the wide.
okay.
You know the camera
Wait,
ain't
I'm
that
about
tall.
to-
And
I
ain't that
know.
tall. You ain't gonna
But you
come
can
out.
go
I'm
to the
not
wide.
that tall.
Go to the
But
wide.
wait, I'm gonna tell you, when you look good, it's not about nobody else. Like, you get up, let me stand up. You get in the mirror,
Mm-hmm.
and you just look. You like, all right,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
you just let it.
All right. Cha-ching. Uh-huh.
You do it, and that's when you don't care because
Yeah.
it's not about nobody. So if somebody come and they like, I don't like your look, or like they'll say something, you be
one
like,
thing with me.
okay,
That's what I do as well.
I feel good.
And
I'm not walking like that.
It's
FYI,
not-
but I look myself
like-
in the mirror and I'm just
Like,
Exactly.
ah, it's right.
And when I step out that door, no one can tell me I'm not it.
Exactly.
But
It's
you also not arguing it.
exactly.
You know what I'm
You're
saying?
just
You
showing
just
up.
confident. You
Yeah, that's
here.
just my opinion.
It's like, yo, I'm good.
I got teased. Well, not teased. People made fun because they didn't understand a lot of things I
Yeah,
was
and
wearing.
that's good.
And you know what used to fuck me up with a lot of things? So when he and I grew up at, certain people, they're into their shit and certain people aren't. And a lot of people that I hung around wasn't into that. So when they find out what brand I'm wearing, then it's, oh no, he had that shit on. Why you have to find out the brand?
Yeah.
I hate
You
when
were
people
teasing
do
it,
that.
but until you found out like it was a label, now is, or you found out the price of what I was wearing.
Now it's
now it's
okay.
fly.
it. Now
Yeah,
it's
and
it.
it's like, nah, don't do that. Or when they saw how the girls received me, then it was, yo, where you went shopping at? Where you get that from?
But you know what I tell people all the time? Style is internal.
Okay. Mhm.
It's really like that confidence is internal. So if you have to figure out the price tag of what somebody is wearing to validate their outfit, it just shows how you feel about yourself.
Mm.
And like that's why it's so important for people to just stop worrying about like what's trending and what things look like and just feel like, hey, like what's for me? What makes me feel good? What looks good on me? in quality, because I know you in quality, because you just look better in quality stuff.
I just like shit to last.
Yeah,
But sometimes,
and you look more
something may be for the moment.
elevated. Yeah,
You
true.
may get a piece of something that's for the moment. It's
True.
like, all right, it ain't really
I've had that.
True.
well put together, but
I
I
got,
just
like, one of
needed
those
it
cheap
True,
jackets
it's
for
for the
that look
moment.
that
I
night.
got one of
True.
those cheap jackets off of Instagram, right? The shit looked
It was
good.
good.
Uh-huh.
No, listen. The shit looked good. It took about 2 months for them to finally deliver it. This shit was like, if I would have moved my arm too hard, the whole jacket would have ripped. But in pictures, oh,
It looked
It looked like $1 million.
amazing. It was amazing. Oh man, but it was
But you
terrible.
couldn't wear it.
I wore
But
that
that's
shit one
fine.
time. One time, that was
That's
it.
sometimes. I feel like there's sometimes where you could just
Yes, I said
get
you
But
away
may
like
have
with
for
a
it
something,
moment.
for something what you do,
But
you know,
yeah.
pictures and stuff like that, I think you could get away with
Yeah.
it. Wearing,
moment.
yeah, actually wearing it out, no. I don't
No,
think
because
you-
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
When you
yeah.
wear it out, you would like to feel comfortable. But like you said, like sometimes when people start nitpicking and stuff, like you just know it's like you don't got it. If you got it, you don't have to try that hard.
Mhm.
And anybody can have it. I think that's where people get confused. They feel like only certain people can have it. I think anybody can have it. Now, is everyone gonna
Have
be
what?
it's-
What you mean?
everyone could have their own vibe. Everyone could look
yeah.
fly in
Everybody
their
have
own
their
vibe.
own style. It's like having your own.
Yeah.
Yeah, like everyone can look good.
You said everyone can't?
Can
Yes.
with
I agree.
confidence.
Yeah.
No, you keep bringing this word confidence in.
What's your
No,
hold
confidence-
up with the confidence?
no,
word?
confidence
That's
is
what I'm
it.
saying. So confidence is it, but it's some people. All right, do y'all feel Russell Westbrook is confident?
No.
You don't feel he's confident? Bullshit. That man is definitely confident. And the shit he wear is terrible. It's terrible. Come on. So you can't.
But is he-
But I
no,
don't feel he's confident because that
No, he's
wasn't
very
his
confident.
style from the get go.
He's very confident. He's very. You could tell the way he's walking
But
through
his
that.
confidence isn't.
You
that-
know what it is? The women are probably telling
His
him
confidence
he looks
is,
good in,
I'm
like, what
Russell
he's
Westbrook.
wearing. Yeah.
the confidence
and the-
ain't I'm looking good.
But regardless
The
of
confidence
what is,
is,
he
I'm
has
Russell
confidence.
Westbrook.
When he walk, you can see it when he walks in the room. He
Yeah.
has confidence.
But his
Hold on,
confidence-
he know who he is.
Yes.
So y'all saying confidence, y'all keep throwing this word around, and this is why I'm arguing this word.
Yeah.
Because he has confidence, but to the majority of the public, the majority of the world, he looks crazy.
But like I said, the confidence in fashion and confidence in who you are yourself is different.
Yeah.
Me, if I got 250 million, 400 million, you really can't go in the world and tell me anything. But
Yeah, so
then,
now when you put what you have on, regardless, it could be some bullshit. I
But-
just threw this on. You still feel confident about what you wearing. You think he's not wearing these crop
But
shirts
I don't think he
and
feels
these
confident.
oversized pants and he don't feel confident about that? He feel he's making a statement. He has a stylist to give him this stuff.
But that's his stylist confidence. Like
okay, but
he-
it's
I think
his
also
sty-
different
I
types
think
of confidence.
I think it's a little tricky when it comes to celebrities because they're
Mhm.
being influenced by the people that
Yeah,
are
behind
dressing
the
them.
scenes, behind the
yeah.
scenes they're
like
being
that's not some.
but
there's-
they're influencing the world.
Yeah, and there's some people who are like truly, they're dressing in their true style as celebrities, but most of them aren't. Most of them is just for their brand.
what do you mean?
Like a lot of celebrities, like because they get their clothes, they just wear for the moment. When they're dressing, when they get dressed outside of these moments, it's nothing compared to what they're wearing in the public eye.
Mhm.
Like
Okay.
their off-duty looks.
Okay.
And that's
But
kind
now,
of
is it a
like, a
off-duty
lot of
look or
times-
an everyday look? Because I have an everyday look, which is my uniform, sweatpants, t-shirt, jean jacket.
Yeah,
when it's
but
time to
even
chill.
in your sweatpants, jeans, and even in your everyday look,
Uh-huh.
it still matches who you are. Cause like I seen you at the gym, you come like dressed up to the gym. You don't just come in your old whack clothes that you
But
wear around the
that's what
house.
I'm saying. I'm not dressed up. So
no, but okay. What
uh-huh.
I say by dressed up, some people just wear like they old clothes from the house, right? You just put in your sweats, like your little basketball shorts and a t-shirt. No, you will come in like a structured, like a
it's still a good
gym
pair of
pant,
sweats.
like it's a good
not
pair of pants.
Some
and
old bummy holy.
it's not
So-
bummy stuff. Like it's still
it's not
like it's still
bummy.
tailored. It's still tailored.
It's tailored, but that's how I dress on a regular.
Yeah, it's alignment. You're,
And now I see, that's what I'm saying. I feel, even though it's a workout, I
Yeah.
feel like I look good, even
You
though it's
do.
just workout. So
Exactly.
that's what I'm saying. So now to going back to someone like Russell Westbrook, I feel he looks good.
But what I'm saying is that sometimes the things that they're wearing is not really aligned with like their real style. Like I know that that's what they're wearing because they're in this look
Mhm.
and it's a part of his brand. It's going to cause conversation. People are going to talk about him. The more you talk about him, the more money he makes.
Okay. Mhm.
So like for a lot of people it's strategy as opposed to like their true style.
Mhm.
All right. Now, all right.
So maybe
this is just to piggyback off of that. And
Uh-huh.
I'm asking both of y'all this. So do you feel people who wear labels, whether you can afford it or whether you know you broke the bank to get it, you don't think they feel confident about their outfit?
Of course they do.
Exactly. But they still don't
I'm
look,
not-
a lot of them don't look good.
I don't think we're talking about confidence in the outfit though.
Yeah, that's
we're talking
what I'm
about
saying.
confidence.
They're confident in. It's like, all right, I'm gonna go through both of them.
Yeah, go ahead.
The celebrity thing is different because they're confident because of who they are.
Yes.
That's what's really giving them the confidence. They're not really confident in their fashion because the second, that's just like if Russell was right here, we like, yo, Russ, you look crazy.
Yeah.
He
He be like, I'm Russell.
He go like, I'm Russell Westbrook. You know what I'm saying? I got 400 million. You think I really care? And it's but the confidence is not for the fashion. It's what he's backed with the fashion.
So
that's
if
like, hold on,
somebody said,
let me
okay,
finish.
go ahead.
So that's like going with someone that's a label whore. We know people that'll be like, yo, but this outfit is 5,000. And it's like, yes, you're confident in the money you spend. You're not confident in the fashion of it, though.
Yeah.
You're confident in what you have that back the outfit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like us, we'll get dressed and it's like, I still ain't gonna never tell you what it costs or what
All right,
it
so
is.
now if someone would to say to you right now, y'all don't like your outfit, what are you saying?
Cool.
Exactly. So back to when he
But
said
he's
Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook, I don't give a fuck. Cool.
But his
I'm
I
Russell
don't give a
Westbrook.
fuck. Exact. But I'm not saying I don't give a fuck. I'm Sonny. I'm saying I don't give a fuck because I know fashion. This is what I do.
Yeah.
It's cool.
So, but now
he's not saying I give a fuck because I know I'm fly.
He has the confidence to wear what he's wearing. So right now, if someone to come here and get on this, sit down here. I'm confident, but I will not sit here naked and record.
If you had 400 million,
That's
you
the
would.
No, I wouldn't.
extreme.
No, I wouldn't.
That's the
But
extreme.
that's what I'm saying. You
But
have
that's like
some people
too
who
far.
come here
but
and sit here
there's-
naked and record because they actually that confident.
Them niggas be high
But
and coked up to do some
there's
shit
some
like that.
people.
But
who,
I know if I had 400 million,
yeah.
you wouldn't be able to tell me. I'd probably come on this show every day with the same shit and you couldn't tell me nothing. Just
Well, I
because
wouldn't-
I was backed by that.
Well, I would tell you can't do that, man.
Yeah.
Because we're here to set an example and teach and show people how to dress.
Yeah.
So now you're just contradicting everything we're here for.
Well, I could teach without showing.
Nah.
But I can also show
You
you.
gotta
I
lead-
got
you gotta
this
lead
money.
by example.
That's
You
how
have
I'm
to
a
lead
feel
by
with
example.
400 million.
You gotta lead by example.
With the 400 million. Nah.
But that's what's giving him the confidence. But if he didn't have that 400 million, do you think he would walk around with them dresses and everything from Tom Brown? Exactly. So what's giving him the confidence?
I
The
don't agree.
money.
I don't agree in this
The
men's
budget is
dresses
what's
thing
giving
at all,
most
though.
of these people
Yeah,
that are
it
on
is.
TV the confidence. Trust me.
Yeah.
Because if they didn't have that budget, they would not dare to go that far.
At all.
95%
But it's
of them would not dare to
It's
go that
also
far.
cool right now to wear those dresses.
Yeah, and it's to be weird. Just to,
What's
I don't
cool
even want to
wear
say
those
weird,
dresses?
but just to go somewhere
That's
else.
not cool. That shit is
It's
terrible.
cool for them, like in the fashion world, these men
It's
wearing
not cool,
dresses.
man.
But you know what's so crazy? Just I want to say last week or something, we at the fashion office, working, doing whatever. So me, I'm the type of person like I would like to watch about all designers. You watching Tom Brown. So, whatever. I get to probably like the third, fourth thing about him. They ask him about the skirts. He's never even been in one. He said, I've never worn it. But they put you in it, but
Will
he
he
won't.
ever? Will he?
He said he won't wear it. Now that rung a bell in my head, like, well, what the hell?
Silly.
And even
This-
piggyback off
but
of
see
that.
what
So
I-
I'm sorry. Ralph Lauren, my favorite designer. Just saw a snippet of an interview. He had a shirt on that one from where? Where was it? Walmart?
Walmart. Yeah.
Had a shirt
Flannel.
from Walmart. A flannel
Flannel
shirt. It
Walmart.
looked like something
You would have
Polo
thought
or
it was
Ralph
him,
Lauren.
Double RL or
It
something.
was from Walmart.
He said,
See?
no, it was Double RL and I like it. He
See?
said it's from Walmart. He said, I like it. I thought it fit for what I was doing today.
What's your favorite era of fashion?
The 90s.
The 90s?
Yeah. It was so elegant. Like, it was elegant, but you could still be raw. Like,
But it was freaky.
yeah,
real baggy.
like and like
Because
across
the
the,
mullets and all
board.
that was nice.
Yeah, like across the board. Like if you were wearing a suit, if you were in the baggy,
wasn't
like
80s.
hip
Mullet,
hop.
Yeah, I think mullet was 80s.
80s,
It was
90s.
in the 80s, but they were still wearing it in the 90s,
yeah,
like
the early 90s.
90s.
I remember
Yeah, early
MTV,
90s.
mm,
Yeah.
the DJ or the disc guy, whoever they
Yeah,
used to
early
have that joint.
90s.
So 90s is your
The
favorite era?
90s. Because it was such a vibe. Like I love the 90s and then like the roaring 20s.
The who?
The roaring 20s.
The roaring 20s.
Like the 20 like
1920?
yeah.
The
20s.
I don't know what the hell. What were they wearing? then?
They were
big
with-
long dresses.
Yeah, it was very
tight body
feminine.
tops.
No, it was like
Oh.
I think it was basically like very shimmery, like
The
you hear the roaring 20s. It's like fringy. It's fringy. It's lace. I love lace. I love texture. Fringe. They had headpieces and like it was just.
I have to look.
I love suits and I don't know.
Yeah,
I
see, I
just-
like that Harlem Renaissance. Like
yeah,
my
they brought it
favorite-
back. Yeah,
my favorite show to watch for clothing and style ever is Boardwalk Empire.
Super
Mm.
smooth. You ever watch that show?
no, what
They
channel?
wore
I
some
don't-
shit.
God.
It was on. What is it? Showtime?
HBO.
It was HBO.
I think
When?
it was HBO.
It was like the
So
Nucky Thompson era. That's when
Chalky
they was
White.
first
It's about the gangsters of Atlantic City.
yeah.
Ooh,
The
That's
mob
I
and
love
the
when
land.
shows
that's when
like that.
alcohol was illegal, and they were showing
Yeah.
how they would bring alcohol
Yeah.
into the city
Oh
and
my
everything
God.
like
When I
that.
They
tell
were-
you
They were
fly,
wearing some
Were they
shit.
sharp? And
Sharp.
Yo, I
love these.
I used to get dressed to watch the show in the house by myself.
Yeah, they was wearing some
What?
When I tell you, I swear to you, if you
just to
could-
be in the room with them.
yeah, when I
like-
tell you these motherfuckers used to be so
Yeah, they was
fucking
fly.
fly.
You know,
I have to
Oh
watch it
my-
now.
I know y'all
I have
gonna
to watch
disagree
it
with
now
me.
because
my favorite era is starting to be now.
really, why?
You can do whatever. And it's a mixture of everything. So how you said the Roaring 20s, the Nucky Thompson
that's why I
era,
think it's a
the
cheat
80s,
sheet.
the 90s.
Because you could-
it's not,
because you
it's
know
not
everything
they're
back
not
then.
creating
It's a cheat
Not a
anything,
cheat-
That's a
no.
cheat sheet.
They're not creating anything, but in a sense they are because you're mixing it.
Because my
But you're
the
taking
era
what
I
was
hate
already
the
there.
most.
You're
I,
mixing
See,
it.
you got to think about back then.
They had something
They had
to look at.
nothing to go off
They had
of.
something to go off of.
True, because I feel like
They
they
had
should
something to go
never
off of.
bring
What did
back
they have to go
2000
off of?
style.
People who were before them. You have something to go off of. Your mother dressed you, so you had to go
No,
off
I'm
of
talking
something.
about before that. Like we're talking about like Nucky Thompson and them eras. Like
They had something to go over. So
No,
they were being raised, and their parents
You
were
think
dressing
like
them
the
a certain way.
1800s?
They would.
But
You still had.
there's
When
a
I say,
point where they
hold on,
didn't
hold on.
have suits.
When I say you have something to go off of, y'all talking about something to look at. You had a whole bunch of history. It was history before that too. So they had
Okay.
their parents who influenced them. They had people from the neighborhood who was older who influenced them. And
True.
they probably put their twin to it. But right now, we're mixing everything. There's no one
so what's new?
genre of fashion. There's no one way of fashion.
But-
Everything is being mixed.
But what I'm saying about this one is
Mhm.
what's new for now? What's created in this era
Yeah.
that wasn't created before?
Nothing is ever new.
No, everything is new.
Like,
Mm-mm.
Jeans weren't always out. Denim wasn't always out.
Okay, all right.
So
now,
something new.
yeah. So what do you mean?
But every situation, baggy clothes came in later. So there's something
Yeah.
new.
okay, the chunky shoe. Those are new.
No, it's
that
not.
was from the 70s.
Yeah, but the same
When
you
they
want
had
the chunky
chunky
shoes.
shoes in the
Platform.
70s.
Platform.
Yeah.
Those shoes, all right, excuse me, sneakers. There wasn't no thick sneakers.
You still took them from back then, though.
Yeah.
Hold up, Keds was thick soles.
Yeah.
No, they wasn't. Keds was flat as hell.
No, not Converse.
Keds, they were flat as
But
hell.
no,
Those
they
are
had-
elevated soles.
They
But
had
that
plat-
thick sole
but you
Keds.
They
know
had
what?
platform
had
shoes. Those were
platform-
shoes.
They had
Okay,
thick
they
sole
didn't have
Keds.
sneakers
They didn't
from
have
then.
no thick
I
sole
had the
sneakers.
thick sole Keds.
They didn't
All right.
have no thick sole sneakers.
They had thick
All
sole
right,
Keds.
so we're I'm sorry, we're coming to an end. We're coming to an end. This was a good one. This was a good one. I'm sorry, Rashina.
Yes.
Would you like to say anything to the people where they
Give 'em
can
your
follow
Instagram,
you?
stuff like that.
Yes.
Coming out, what to look forward to. This is your moment. This is your closing.
Yeah.
Close us out.
It was a pleasure sitting here today with We Pop Fashion, and we popped a lot of fashion. If you want to continue and join me on my fashion journey, follow me at Layered in Liberty on all socials. And don't forget to go into the link in my bio and purchase that ebook so you can figure out your body type today so that you can learn how to dress right now and not tomorrow. And until next time.
Just
Man,
like
thank you.
that, we're done.
We out of here, y'all.
Peace.